Let's find out. Today, today is Thursday. It's 11:11. What you're seeing right now on the your pulse screen is that Nifty is trying to rally, and it's not just trying to rally; it's trying to create a new base, which is going to be very important for the further rally. The further rally could be where and how much that we will see from the data right now. If you come down, overall, all the indexes are showing, kind of a 50-50 situation, even though they are rallying. There's still call writing because we are nearing expiry, so there might be people still trying their luck for the, call writing. So are we going to see a rally which will shock call writers this month? That will be very interesting to see in the data. Coming down sector-wise, we have auto sector, which is performing very well. Infra capital is the second one. Pharma is trying to recover. It had some, ups and downs yesterday. Of the highest open interest builder, we have Maruti in radar. Now, as I have been telling you, we are into expiry rollover week. So if you see a huge chunk of open interest, which is not so usual, so take a hint, it could be a rollover. Now, whether the rollover is bullish or bearish, we will check it in our rollover screen. PSC is having an unwinding, and Hero MotoCorp is trying to, rally on the back of the narrow CPR. And I didn't mention about Hero MotoCorp having a put wall around 5,000, and the price was somewhere sitting near 48.70 or somewhere. So I did have a, intuition that we might rally to the put wall, and we have rallied currently. So, and also we had a clue today morning that it was part of your narrow CPR. So focus on the narrower CPR. If you have any kind of a confusion, it is going to give you very good trades along with whatever open interest and data you have analyzed. So keep an eye on this. Coming down, we have a high breakout coming into Maruti, Indigo, and M&M. M&M we saw a couple of days back. It came in our stealth buildup. Price movement was limited and the open interest was huge. So on the back of that, we are rallying right now. What we see in the put writing section is that Nifty, although below 24,200, we are trying to, writers are already trying to get their hands on the, 24,200 put. Volumes are limited to 33%. If it had been more than 70%, I would have been more than happy. So we'll wait for if the price, the percentage of volume increases. Down below, we have a Dr. ID, still have a good put writing scene. We are hovering around 1360, 1361. Bank Nifty is showing a good put building. It has been showing since yesterday that we saw. Volume surge has a same three stocks: Maruti, Eicher Motor, and ICICI Bank. Currently, no stock qualifying for the volume and open interest breakout both. Market breadth is very, very bullish. 20 stock, 50 stocks are bullish and 20 are bearish. So we'll watch over the day if this composition changes by any chance. We have to be careful. In the most open interest right now, we have Maruti, ICICI Bank, Aisha Motor, and everything. Yeah, you may feel, as I have told you, the percentages are very much elevated, but this could be on account of your rollover. So we'll quickly see what rollovers is indicating right now. So rollovers we added yesterday. It also gives you the clue of whether the rollovers are bullish or bearish. So overall percentage of rollover is still lesser, like 42%. Last series overall rollover was 71%. So if we try to cross this at least or maybe go above it, there would be some signs that we are into bullish territory. Okay, although I'm making very clear that right now we only have 70 stocks. So eventually, when the stock will grow, these are the liquid stocks. So you can take a certain assumption that whatever rollovers are around the stocks where the liquidity is always higher. So we will add these stocks eventually for till the such time we have to keep an eye that we have 70 stocks and rollover is still fairly under the belt. We'll have to see how it rolls completes. You can click on the bullish rollover to see which stocks are having a bullish rollover, etc. Nifty is fortunately having a bullish rollover. It is we are trying to maybe close about the around the high of the month, if I'm not wrong. We'll see that. Now going to the OI profile just to see the composition of put and call writers. Yesterday we did see some kind of a unwinding happening at 24,200 call option. And on the back of that, we have good rally. Now, what I really want to see is a put writing elevating to 24,200 and above, and then we cover more call writing, which is let's say around 24,500. That is when I will be sure that this month end rally might be brutal on back of anything news or whatever. But data is preparing right now for that. So coming down, we have a good call covering happening at 24,000. And although today I don't see a much of the call covering around 24,200, we did see a good put writing. We are nearing to 1 CR, and the call writers are also sitting at 1 CR. So during the day, maybe 12 or 1, if I happen to see a good call unwinding happening and more put writing happening, that is the clue for me that we are going to rally further up to 24,500. For that, let us be very much clear what I said. Call unwinding is what I need to see. Okay. Now, let's see. We will typically see if we have anything in the positional intelligence where the stealth buildup is visible. So currently, stealth buildups number is higher because of rollovers and everything. So we have to be very cognizant in picking up the stocks. Now, if you come down and see, of all, Bajaj Finance is still rallying. Tata Consumers continue rallying. Its Tata Consumer is now appearing in the particular list of elite, but it is still maybe early right now. It's just 11. We will see by the 132 if any of these stocks sustain over in this list particularly. Then we'll have a further more clue that the rally might continue. So we'll be watchful. That is the current outlook of it. I have few stocks which will be in Zeta, like HDFC Bank looks good. The percentage is absolutely low of a rise and fall. It's showing a fall right now, end to end, close to close. But the open interest buildup is nearly 4%, so I will have a watch on this particular stock. Axis Bank has rallied since yesterday. Chola Finance has rallied. ICICI Bank we saw yesterday and it has rallied very good. It is still having a good build-up of just 0.10% movement of the price and 4% open interest. I want to keep an eye on these two stocks, HDFC, ICICI Bank, which would mean that the bank Nifty is still further up to rally. Okay, we'll see what do we have any confirmed signal in intraday scanner. Yes, we do have. Uh, if I click on the confirm, I have Dr. Reddy, which is still rallying since last few days. Hindalco is trying to recover now. Whether this recovery is maybe this is more of a short recovery. We have a port writing which is happening, so we might see a stock finding support near this particular area. And Dr. ID is having good writing around 1360 and the price is around that. So which means what the chances of it retracing is looking limited right now. It might rally up further. Would be interested to see if we see further more put writing above the current market price, then we'll have a solid signal. Okay, the rest of the stocks you can keep an eye on to see if there's any put writing happening. Uh, be sure, rest assured that stocks may be coming right now. A lot in this particular list is on account of mostly you can say expiry rollovers. So focus on where the confirm there's a confirmation, and also if there's any kind of persistency is about 90, at least 90, if not more. So Dr. Ed is one such stock where the persistence is 96%. So we might see a further rally up. We'll have to watch over the day. And CPR scanner will see if we find anything interesting in the confluence zone. We do have Hindalco trying to savior 960 levels. Shriram has a call rating which is at a far away from the price, so not so much to be considered. Maruti do have a long build-up around 13,900. I would want to see a put writing happening. Right now, it is not. It's just a call buying. And same is with Hindustan Unilever. The call buying is very far away. So I'll be very careful because the theta decay would otherwise kill if I take a assumption trades. Okay, so that is all right now. We did have a good FIS number yesterday, which we saw in our EOD analysis and EOD report also. So which means, see, now we are trying to head at 24,200. Now, if I to show you one thing that I have been telling every time, we are at very near of RSI hitting 60 levels. In the normal world, it is a divergence because the price is above this particular high, which was 24,189, and the RSI is making lower low. Okay, if I have to just talk about generality, this is a bearish kind of a divergence. Okay, because it is making lower high, and this is making higher low. So for me to even think of taking a further position in index, I want RSI closure to be above 60 at least, and the price closing above the previous high, and then we will have a road up to the 24,600, which is right now visible. Now, if I have to check a monthly chart, why the rollovers were showing bullish, what is the monthly high? Let us see. So the monthly high, we are sitting at monthly high. That is where we are right now. Okay, which means what these rollovers are bullish is showing correctly. If this rollovers continue, we might see a good rally. Now, rally would not necessarily be like uh, maybe crossing 26,000, but it will be at least going till 24, 25,000. So we'll have to see how the data progresses. So far, the data is good. Continuation is possibility. So we'll watch if the candle strength of the candle continues or it fizzles out. We have to be watchful and mindful that there is some divergence in the play. So how does the end closing happens? We'll have to watch. Thank you very much.